In a land of wonder and an age of heroics, a broken pact and a fractured power leads to a crumbling world. As their realities tear at the seams, a brave band of adventurers attempt to mend what has been torn. Will they succeed in time, or will they lose all that they hold dear? Join us to find out on The Shattered Compass.
Hey everyone, I'm Bryce Bebop, and I'm here to tell you about Savage Worlds. Savage Worlds is a super fast and easy game. In fact, the tagline actually is fast, furious, and fun, and it is definitely all three of those. It's really simple. The better you are at a thing, the more faces your die has, ranging from a D4 to a D12. A basic success is 4. So you roll your die, you get a 4, and unless it's contested, you succeed. So you're aware contested is like, if you're trying to be all sneaky and you have a guard who's watching you, then that's going to be contested. It's going to be your sneaky versus his watchy. But Bryce, you say, how can I get above a 4 if I only have a D4? Well, the cool thing about the system is if you roll the highest face on any die, you get to roll it again. And then you add those together. And then you're like, hey Bryce, I have really crappy luck and I don't roll high. It takes me a long time. Well, the system has that in place as well. With these really cool things called bennies, you could re-roll those dice. You could actually do a lot more with bennies too. You can soak some damage. You can regain some of your magical or psionic powers. You can re-roll your damage. You can influence the story in ways. Obviously, your DM has, your storyteller or DM, whatever you end up calling them, has to agree, but you get to mess with the story, which is awesome. And finally, you get to redraw an action card if you'd like. Which brings me to action cards. Instead of rolling for initiative, in this game, you get dealt a card. And those cards range from ace down to 2, with ace being the top. On the rare occasion that you guys get the same number, well then it goes spade, heart, diamond, and finally, clubs. That's reverse alphabetical order, but I always get confused, so I just have to say them out in my head. The alphabet is 26 letters, and picking out 4 is hard, at least hard for me. This is a specialized deck put out by Pinnacle for their Pathfinder setting, which, by the way, we're using the Pathfinder setting, but it's a really good system for whatever setting you want. There's space stuff, there's pirate stuff, the list goes on and on. I'm just not going to list them all right now. We'll put a link so you guys can go check out their website. You can use any 54 card deck for those action cards. Decks are 52. Where's the... Jokers! That's right. Jokers are awesome. So, not only with a joker do you get to go whenever you want, including interrupting somebody else, but you get a +2 on everything you do, and everybody at your table, with the exception of the storyteller, gets a Benny. That's it. Like, that's Savage Worlds. It's super fast, super fun, and super furious. Furious, like fast and furious. If it wasn't fun, it would be about racing. But it's not. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here, and see you in the show.
Hey, you buccos, welcome to freedom. That's right, you've been conscripted into my gang, my pals, my buddies. And you get to do everything that you want. Well, consensually, because that's how we roll here. So, let me introduce you to a couple of tip tiers. Now, you don't have to spend money if you don't want to, but if you feel like showing us a little bit of love and you want to affect the game, let me tell you how. So first and foremost, you can give us bennies. Bennies are used to re-roll the dice, they're used to grab new initiative cards, and they're used to soak damage. And I know you don't want to see me die. Not yet, anyway. If you would like to buy a Benny for our overlord, Bryce Bebop, the storyteller, you could do that. That would be called a Bryce is Right. Anyway, moving on. We also have an occasionally flowing flask, which to my understanding means like we get a special ability when we drink something out of our flask. So basically, you decide what the liquid in our flask tastes like. Keep it classy. Keep it classy. And then we drink the thing, and we got special abilities, which is pretty cool. Spellcasting. Suddenly, I'm magic. I mean, more magic. We also have elemental influence. You can decide if somebody is more affected by the elements. Say, for instance, yours truly, when they get around the elemental water, they wind up, a little bit on the tipsy side, So you can make them go further into that or further away from it at your will and behest. A stitch in time. Let me tell you a story. No, that truly is what it is. You direct your tips toward a stitch in time, and we will tell you a story from our sordid past. Now, some of us have a more sordid past than others. And then we got a show, don't tell. One of these comes up, and we're all stuck pantomiming our actions for the next 3 rounds. And while everybody else, so we're pantomiming, everybody else on stage is guessing to the best of their ability what we're going to do. And you know what? That's what happens. So you best believe we're on our best mime ability. Spiritual maelstrom. Yeah, I didn't know what it meant either, but I'm going to tell you now. So, we're all affected by these elements, right? Spiritual maelstrom comes up, and all our elements switch around. Whoop! Suddenly, it's chaos, or chaos moves to somebody else. We got your rule of cool. Everybody loves the rule of cool. Rule of cool is enacted, and everybody goes down in reverse order of their initiative, and they say the coolest thing that they can do to end the encounter in that moment. Physics be damned. Penalties be damned. They're just gonna do their thing. And you at home get to vote on whose thing is the coolest. I said whose thing is the cool, you know what I meant. Anyway, so you vote, and then we gotta do it, whether you voted for our thing or not. So we will likely fail spectacularly, but one of us will succeed, and it will be cool. We also got a deck of a lot of things. Not a deck of many things, because some things have been replaced for survivability. But it is a deck of a lot of things. So let's say you direct your tips toward a deck of a lot of things. Somebody pulls their card and all of a sudden, they've got really cool diamond teeth and a slight speech impediment. Finally, we have a gift from the Aether. You, my friends, you're the Aether. So if you direct your tips toward the Aether, you get to decide what happens in the next episode. You get to change something fundamental about the story or the world, working in tandem with our storyteller, Bryce Bebop. How cool is that? Maybe it's a flood. Maybe it's a stagecoach. Maybe I get a pet dragon. I don't know. It's up to you. Thank you for joining my little talk. You're all just so cute.
In a land of wonder and an age of heroics, a broken pact and a fractured power leads to a crumbling world.
As their realities tear at the seams, a brave band of adventurers attempt to mend what has been torn. Will they succeed in time, or will they lose all that they hold dear? Join us to find out on The Shattered Compass.
That's right. It has to be a deck of a lot of things. It's not a deck of all the things. It is exclusive, not inclusive.
Correct.
Wait, or is it the other way?
I'm not sure. I'm just going with it.
Sounds good. Anyway, hey everyone, thanks for being here. I'm Bryce Bebop, as you saw on the Rolly thing earlier, and I'm here to run a game. This game is awesome. It is The Shattered Compass, and we're using Savage Worlds, like we've already explained. I don't need to keep going into it. Thanks everyone for being here. I want to thank Mark for being our technician. That way I want to thank him now.
Yay!
And then he's not loading it up. But
no.
I like you guys doing it. We'll record that and play it later. And so I don't forget, quick announcement. ZGN is on Thursday at 6 o'clock, same channel. So I'm going to forget it. I know I'm going to forget it at the end, but I'm telling you now, so that way I can at least half do my job. And with that, I'm going to introduce you to the rest of everyone who's over there. They're the actors.
Hello.
Hi. We're everyone.
I'm Sharon, and I'm going to play Leon, who's from the Fire Plane and is a half-giant hand-to-hand combat instructor. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Xander Layden. I'm playing Max Goodmagic. He's an advocist from the plane of order, basically a magic lawyer. And he didn't realize that his business cards with his slogan, "He'll get you off," could be interpreted as a sexual thing. It never crossed his mind. He's going to get new ones printed. But he has so many of them. He has to work through them first.
So many people have pointed it out.
Yeah, no.
You got to deal with it every time.
Yeah, every time. It was not intentional. It's not intentional. That's Max Goodmagic, though.
I'm Moen Severns. I'm playing Atticus Wild, an interdimensional bounty hunter who is searching for an undisclosed bounty who takes on the traits of any plane of existence that he's on. Yeah? Decent? Okay.
Yeah?
Yes? Yeah. Viking Santa Claus? Is that...
You mean Dr. Director Freyad Durgan.
Oh.
Is GM Bryce going to explain the addition to the store?
Sure. Yeah, that's a good call. That's good. So
I mean, it's optional. It's your show, man.
we added something at last episode, and it is "Sing Me the Song of Your People," in which case we'll sing. It should be noted that not everybody likes to sing, and there are times where you may not want to sing for the day. That's cool. So I thank everybody for purchasing, donating, tipping, all of the things in the store. But if somebody doesn't want to sing, we're not going to make them. So they could just be like, nah, not today. And somebody else will pick it up. Likely Owen.
Or not.
Or not. It could not
That's
even
cool.
be Owen. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't see all the fine detail in my beard. Raggedy Andy would be stoked to have the amount of bling in this beard.
A lot of stuff crawling around in there.
Boom.
You got those-
It's not stuff, it's gemstones.
Parshandy gemstones.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, where we were last week, everyone. Our newly acquainted friend, the Dragon Lady, was brought to the town hall to answer a few questions. Sergeant Pickles was hanging out with the lawyer and the cowboy, and they were going to go get some ice cream. As they were about to walk out the door, Dr. Durgan yelled from the top of the stairs. We're going to go a little back in time, because remember, Leon was talking with Dr. Durgan for a while. And here's what they were talking about.
Your third question?
What do you think about opening up the war?
You know, I think that it might be a bit of a tough sell if we're not flying the red banner for field combat. Because I know that that's what the humans have been specializing in this whole time. And they're kind of prickly. And so they might not be as willing to agree that it's necessary. Personally, I don't think that there's an issue with it. I think that if we're facing an extraplanar threat from any source, that's enough for me. But I don't know, and you need at least 3 of the clans on board.
And that's where I've been trying to do. Now, you're the first giants who've come here.
Mm-hmm.
I've already spoken with the Fae, but they could neither confirm nor deny their willingness.
Okay.
So, I've been sending a delegation. I've been sending missives. I've been trying to talk to the dragons and the humans. And neither of them have returned any sort of reply. I hope my audio's okay.
Me too. I'm worried about that beard.
Eating this beard right now. It is in my mouth. I'll just talk like this.
There you go.
This is how Dr. Durgan talks now.
It's a big change.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate everybody laughing at the way Dr. Durgan talks.
Well, they're not here. It's
That's
just
He
fair.
really talks.
Where's the disembodied ghost laughing?
it's just me. It's just me.
You got a bit of your beard in your mouth there, Dr. Durgan. There you go. You got
Get out of the room, ghost.
Okay. So you're sending a delegation.
I tried,
Okay.
and I got no response.
Did the delegation come back?
No.
That's a problem.
Agreed.
Okay. Well, you should know that I was not sent here. This is a free answer. I was not sent here in response to any message from you. I'm worried that none of your messages may have been arriving.
That in itself is worrisome.
It is. I'm willing to be your delegation to the humans or the dragons, whichever you would like to focus on.
I would appreciate you going to the Fae.
Okay.
Their conditions for agreement were to get 2 other groups.
2 other groups.
2 other groups.
Okay, so dwarves and 2 others?
Dwarves, giants, yeah, 1 more.
Okay.
But if you go there, possibly you could pick up a Fae delegate who would be able to sign on behalf. I'll send you my seal.
Okay.
I empower you, and of course your lawyer friend,
Sure.
to act on behalf.
Well, do you have a call to war banner?
He opens up a drawer, and it is a little tiny banner, but it is the half gold of the dwarves and half red of the call to war.
Okay.
And on it, he takes a stylus that looks very similar to something that Max has, and draws on it with magic.
Okay. All right. Well, I have mine. So, it gets dusty in there.
You might want to get that checked.
There's so much stuff. So I will carry both of these to the Fae, and that should at least lend some credence
That is my hope.
to what we're doing. Okay.
Something is afoot, and I do not know or appreciate what is going on.
I want to know though, if I'm acting on behalf of the entire giant clan, have you gotten confirmation from any of the 5 stripes about this?
My 5 stripes?
No, mine.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
I have been reaching out, but I have not felt it was appropriate for me to yet journey myself.
Okay, well, the Fey capital is currently on the other side, so we'll be able to stop by and make that argument, and I will send my personal raven to you with the results of that conversation in case we need to plan for something else.
Mid-conversation, your raven comes back.
Oh, speaking of.
And in its hollow bird body...
It just clicks open like a
It's
cuckoo's
like-
clock.
So, God, months ago now, Leon sent her raven, that was a little statuette she pulled out of her pocket, with a message that said, we made it to the dwarfs. And that
Here's the new direction.
Here's the
they
new
they changed the route.
And it flew off. It is a messenger raven, so it gets to come back. So it's come back now with
All
a
right.
message.
Makes excellent timing.
Weird, right?
Well, you'll pardon my rudeness, but I do want to read
Nope,
this.
that's fair. Would you like a side chamber?
I don't think that'll be necessary. And it says,
Dear Leon. Not in that voice. I don't
No.
know. I don't know.
You
what
do a
voice
whole
the
thing in that voice?
five-star general commander sounds like, but it's in that voice, whatever it is. A weird salesman. I am so glad to hear from you on this day. Dear Leon.
I hope this email finds you well.
It pleases me to have the new directions to Gnome, but I'm curious if you've met with my counterpart, Director Durgan, yet. Please let me know when you have, as he has been requesting a meeting or some form of conveyance for weeks. And we have finally, now that you have found the way, been able to get to him. Thanks, XOXO.
He sounds like a dwarven Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
He does.
That's awesome. Best regards.
So I'm just going to kind of put that down. And
Okay. Well, sorry. Well,
Yep.
well, at least the messages got to him.
yeah, that's good to know.
I have been trying. It is disconcerting how long, though. We haven't moved any of the pathways. So the fact that you had to find a new one means something is not right.
Hmm.
They continue talking this way for a little bit while people were going to Brockbluster and, all these other things. Brockbluster. Sorry, I have beard in my mouth.
Rockbuster?
Rockbuster.
Yeah.
Everything tastes like beard.
Where you can rent
No, it's
out
beautiful.
rocks
It
for
really
your
is beautiful.
entertainment.
They're crystals
Mm-hmm.
that, you put into a thing and it projects a hologram so you could watch the movie,
Oh,
like
well,
My Cousin Vinny or
Night Court.
Night Court.
For example.
What was it? It was Law and Order.
Law and Order.
Law and Order.
Law and Orc.
Special,
Law and
special lava unit.
Special Lava Unit. That's what it was.
Mm.
So, you guys are hanging out, talking. You're making this. It's becoming longer.
Mm-hmm.
There is a quick knock on the door, and somebody comes in, and it's a smaller dwarf friend.
Hmm.
He's just a runner. It looks like.
Cool.
He comes over and he goes, Doctor, Durgan. What do you want, Joey? Sorry, not the right voice. Man, this beard, I can't wait to take this off. I'm going to take it off real soon. What you going to do, Joey? There's a dragon by Rockbuster. He looks and goes, what? A dragon! And then he runs out. I'm not going to get distracted by telling you things.
Mhm.
Sorry,
Thank you.
I get distracted easily.
Well, we've heard everyone else thus far. Fred Lane, sing us the song of your people.
All right.
This is the opportunity if somebody wanted to put an X up.
I don't know.
Okay, I've done what I can.
We're gonna go with it though.
What do you mean a dragon?
Do I get music or do I make it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What do you guys feel like? We're still making this up as we go. We were talking about possibly a die. We'll choose what track Mark plays.
All right.
So that us singing has a little bit of backing and maybe a little bit of influence. God, the hip hop beat is going to be rough.
Oh boy.
Oh, good.
Okay.
All right. This dragon concerns me. My compatriots have been on their own for some time. The last time was chaos. And not just because Owen can't be trusted with the plot to save his goddamn life.
What you got called?
I left them on their own. I think that this was a mistake. This could throw all of our preparations into more chaos. Waiting for whatever drop is about to happen in this
There
music.
might be one.
This ambient sound makes it hard to work with. I'm not sure if I like this track,
This dragon concerns me.
but this dragon concerns me.
I thought there wasn't one for miles. This dragon concerns me.
They could be your lost delegation, though. What if this is a response?
A response. Dragon concerns me. Why didn't she come talk to us? Why didn't she come see me? This dragon concerns me.
We haven't got much plot to work with, and I'm not sure where to go with this song.
Dragon concerns
Still going.
I think
On
Mark's
and
gonna
on.
leave me with the full duration of this track,
It'll
and it's
never
probably on a loop.
What if you, a giant princess, could help me out now? Here's my flag, you know what your job is. Go and seek the others out.
I will take your flag, I will add it to mine, and we'll be on our way, because we're running out of time, and I don't like this song.
Then he stands up and he marches to the door and he goes, kicks it open and goes, this dragon concerns me. And that's what you guys hear as you're getting ready to leave.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Merc, for the $40. I love hearing Sharon sing, and so I love hearing everybody sing. I'm just going to pretend that the beard is on, but I'm going to take it off so that I don't have beard mouth anymore.
Okay. The beard stays on.
No!
Yeah.
Also, I'm not sure how it's fucking messing with the mic, but... Okay, well, no, Mark, it sounds horrible, and you've had to do a lot of work. It's really unfortunate that I have to take the beard off so your job is easier. But I'll do it because I care about everyone here.
Having so much fun wearing.
And now we're going to get that tech into the song cue. It's going to be weird.
Things are gonna get
You made
weird.
choices, Mark. You made choices.
Okay, so the door swings open, and you hear that.
It's catchy.
It's something.
Where is the... Oh, sorry.
Chance.
God, no, I was in singing...
Where's the dress?
Where's that there down dragon?
He sounds upset.
It doesn't sound pleased.
No, he's not.
You're a lawyer. You can talk him down, right?
Well, I mean, well, I'm not able to actually.
Okay, where
Oh.
did the dragon go, though?
Hey, yeah, dragon went over that way. I think think she was going to be questioned by some of the guards. There's
Okay.
some weird racial profiling going on in this settlement. I think the dwarves are just generally feeling
Speciest.
a little skittish regarding some of
speciest.
the.
We like to use the word isolationist.
Okay.
Some would say darn down xenophobic.
Oh, hello, Durgan.
She went that way?
She went peacefully as well.
Yes.
Everything
Oh.
yes, very complacent.
Okay.
On the up and up.
All
Do
right.
you know this dragon's name?
Yes, it had Freyad in it,
Yes.
Well, that's not a name.
That's not a name.
and the rest of it. I mean, last Monday was so long ago.
Months, really. I mean,
It
but
was.
it was Flippy, Flappy, Fremont.
Flippy Flappy Fremont. That's not a name.
Fringan?
It was a pun. It related. It was some sort of pun.
That's
it was. Yeah. It was. Oh, croon. Yes.
That's right.
Freyad Croon.
I
Got
was
it,
very
got it, got it,
close.
got it.
I was very close. Yeah.
Freyad Croon.
Yes.
This dragon concerns me.
I'm not familiar with Brad Kroon. I don't think I've worked with them before.
She has recently risen in the ranks. The last missives I had were that they had been spending a lot of their time deep realm. You know, we like to be under the crust, but the dragons have been delving deeper than I believe they should have.
A little greedily.
A little greedily. The search for knowledge is something we can all appreciate, but at the same time, that you must know your limits when it comes to the primal fire.
Yeah, there's fire monsters down there.
And worse, apparently.
Okay.
Fred Kroon has been working to create mycological discoveries.
You know, I wouldn't think that there would be many resources for that here on Planar Fire.
They're not. Fred Kroon has been experimenting with tearing holes to the water plane
Oh dear.
As an irrigation method.
as an irrigation method, as well as how else are you going to make the mushrooms grow?
I feel like that can only end poorly.
As she was sanctioned by the other Freyads who heard of it, I believe so as well.
Okay. Well, I think that we'll leave her to you,
I will go discuss things.
and we will go to the Fey capital.
We're going to the Fey capital.
We're going to the Fey capital.
All right. Care to fill us in on?
Elaborate at all?
I don't know. Is it worth it? Would it matter to you if I were to say be sick next week and not be able to chaperone you?
Yeah, it would be nice to have a little background knowledge, in that potential event,
Vis-a-vis.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to be on our way.
Be on your way with my blessing. Is there anything I could do to expedite
I'll
you?
explain on the way.
To expedite us, I feel good if you wouldn't mind putting in a good word for Fred Kroon, though. She seemed pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will do the best of my abilities.
She did go peacefully. That should count for something.
That is true. I will be taking Sergeant Pickles here if you do not need a guide.
Yeah. You can take Pickles.
It's been fun, Pickles.
Yeah, I'm not too attached.
Thanks, guys. It was real cool hanging out. I wish
see you
you
later.
could
All right, yeah, Pickles, go.
Keep
All right,
lying.
go. Yep.
I'm already out.
Come on, Pickles. And they begin walking towards where the Fred crew had been pulled away.
All right. Well, I'm going to find the exit slide so that we don't have to do the maze again.
Okay. It's not a slide, but it is a.
Oh, is it a ladder now? It used to be a slide.
Yeah, they changed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It was just the fast way up.
It does require you to put on a heat suit because it just comes up straight through lava. That's why it's totally easy. It's like a submersible. You just kind of like get into your airlock.
Yep.
And then go out through the hot lava.
All right. So,
Following her. Lead the way.
Yeah.
I'm going to take out both banners and kind of... Okay. Primer on fireplane politics.
Yeah, lay it on me.
Okay. So, everybody's color-coded. Nobody's red. The whole plane is red. When we need to band together, we fly the red banner. That's what it's called, flying the red banner. We only do that for extraplanar threats. It's been like thousands of years since we've needed to. It's kind of a big deal. These banners, as you can see, one is half red and half gold, and one is half brown and half red. The brown one is for the giants, gold is for the dwarves. We use these banners when we're talking about whether or not to fly the red. Now, this has also not happened for a very long time, so this is a very serious conversation. But this is what we need to fly to indicate to other people that we're on serious planar business and we are not participating in the games. So anyone who attacks us is in real violation of the game's rules. So we are not going to be attacking anybody else on our way.
I like that.
All right.
Sounds great. Yeah.
Okay. Atticus.
Not unless we get attacked first, right?
If we get attacked first, we are still allowed to defend ourselves. Understand that they are not abiding by the rules of the game either. So death, while not preferable...
What if they're just really insulting,
appropriate.
rude,
No.
uncouth?
No.
Well,
No?
we got
Yeah.
other ways to deal with that.
All right. Well,
Okay?
Yeah. I guess I'll have
So
no
I'm
choice.
going to
It's fine.
pin these.
Yeah. Can you wear them like a belt?
Sure. Cool. Why not? Wear them off my belt.
Yeah.
Can't
Like
wear it
that.
as a belt.
No, there's not enough.
No.
It actually makes
We
a
need,
war
like-
banner when you get all 5. It's a war skirt.
Like a wrestling championship belt. The little front of it with all the flags.
Yeah. You got all those belt flags.
So I was picturing it.
Fair.
Here we are.
Right. So, our job right now, on behalf of both the dwarves and the giants, is to go to the Fae and convince them that it is necessary to fly the red because we don't go into full planar cooperation mode until 3 of the 5 clans agree.
Well, I mean, you've been here a lot longer than I have, and I know there's been some strange activity lately. But I'm curious what the case here is for flying the red. Why is it?
Well, so the
So
case
apparent.
is that these the kinds of extraplanar activity that we've had have been targeted on population centers and areas of high traffic, and they have been things that specifically interfere with each clan's method of operation. So the dwarves are crafters, so they're seeing issues with their item crafting, right? The giants are ground troops, so we're seeing issues with our communications. So we do not believe, and this is our argument, we do not believe that it would be coincidentally so specifically problematic unless there was some kind of force behind these extraplanar interferences.
Okay, it's targeted, is what you're. Okay. Yeah, unification seems. I think that case could be made.
And we'll see what the Fae Queen thinks.
No, we're not. We don't get to be violent. I'm the one who. No.
All
Sorry.
good? All good?
Yeah,
All right.
we're not going to be shooting anyone because we'd get in trouble for that.
I just want to clarify that nobody has actually explained Hatticus to me yet. All right.
I don't. I think you at one point were like his hat talks,
I'm not sure.
but I'm not
I
sure.
don't recall. I don't know.
I don't
Okay,
know.
well-
So we're gonna go with no.
I'm,
Okay.
That little bird on his hat just moves a bunch.
I mean, he's not really demonstrated himself to be a stable and level-headed human being to begin with, so this is not exactly a surprising development.
I got it under control. Don't worry. But if anything else, needs killing, let us know. He's chomping at the bit, and I'm, I wouldn't be against it. But yeah, I got it under control. It's all figured out.
It's a good back pocket option.
Yeah,
If it comes to it.
I got it all figured out.
Go ahead and roll me some way of knowing how to get to the Fey Kingdom.
How does fighting sound?
Fighting.
Is that a serious one?
I figured I would ask just in case you were like, sounds good.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have common knowledge.
Fight,
Yeah, that works.
Fight your lostness.
Fight against
Fight the
Yeah,
confusion.
really, you can just fight anything.
I
that
was gonna
works,
say
so,
sure,
yeah.
you could do it at a -3. That might be my new rule. Sure, make whatever roll. Let's see how it works.
What's the point of even having stats then? All right, so common knowledge is 4, D4.
Dun dun.
Dun dun.
Okay.
You know a back road to get there. It's since you're heading from the Dwarven Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
You're heading to whatever direction you insert right now.
Well, I don't think the compass directions would work really well because the magma flows so close to the surface, so magnets are kind of bunk.
Sure. So you know that
It is easier for me to opt out of giving an answer than it is for me to give an answer.
Could have just said one of the 4, but no, it's fine. It's fine. You're going.
It's world building.
They call it windward. You're going towards where the wind usually blows,
All right.
which is you measure it with a little sock instead of
Those
a
words.
little compass. You've got a little wind sock.
All right.
You
All right.
stick it up, and it's like, oh, it's that way.
Cool.
The heat, the thermal flows are usually pretty much the same due to how the wind blows along the plane and the interactions of the liquid metal plus the cooling nature, and it just tells you to go that way.
I don't know why you're explaining that to me. I mean, I already knew that.
Oh, fair enough. I was explaining to Atticus and Hatticus. That way they would understand. God,
How planar fire navigation
yeah.
works.
Yeah.
We're picking it up.
I mean,
Good.
I'm just
We're getting
assuming that a compass is an extraplanar artifact at this point.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
that-
we don't-
magnets. How do
we
they
don't
even
have
work?
those here.
How do they even work?
You know, a shortcut. It was going to take you guys a couple days. Now it's only going to take you like a day.
Excellent.
The day and night cycle on planar fire, it goes from really hot to like less hot. It's not as bright, but you still have that glowy lava light coming up. So it's nice. It's like a roaring campfire all around you. You guys are walking, and Mark, can I get 2 D10s that I'm going to treat as a D100? Or a D100 if they have that. I don't remember. Okay. Nothing really happens. It's a pretty quiet walk.
Cool.
You guys have seen a couple of sunhawks just looking for lava fish.
All right.
They're like kestrels.
Does mean that there's no large armies in the area, though.
Because otherwise they would be sun crows.
Mm-hmm.
Or fire crows.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm finding I really like the night cycle here quite a lot. It feels like a real warm summer night.
It is really nice. The fireflies are common.
Lighting stuff on fire.
Lighting stuff
wherever
on
they go.
fire, any little brush. You guys do start to see some patches of like larger light. Oh, that's what that is. It's fire.
Yeah.
I was concerned that something was actually starting to be on fire. I
Yeah,
was
me
like,
too.
oh, no.
Mark
Actually, yes,
got bored.
absolutely was for a second.
Mark got bored and like decided that a salamander was going to come attack us.
I mean,
Wires popping. Mark's jumping up real fast,
We're
running out of
safe,
here.
we're
Should we
safe.
go?
Oh, not a
fine.
good sign. Mark is hauling ass.
left up.
Is that our cue to? Okay.
You guys are starting to see larger patches of pumice and island type of things. You even start to see some like dried grass on some of them. It's not all just lava plains, but there's a lot of lava plains. You guys are starting to see smaller islands as you're walking. What do we call windward? Windward.
Windward.
Flo's word.
Flows. You guys doing anything? It is getting. Sorry, you guys have been walking all day.
Yeah.
Your shortcut did cut down on some of the time, but you know you're probably going to have to camp for the night.
The skinny wizard legs are getting tired.
Well, then we will stop so you can rest your skinny wizard legs.
Thank you.
Or skinny wizard legs.
And your skinny gunslinger legs, how are they doing?
They're okay.
All right.
No, they're doing fine. No, they're not cold, and they're not too... All right. Yeah.
Sounds
Doesn't matter
good.
what he's saying.
Yeah, we can camp.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't even need a campfire. I like that.
Yeah,
Not bad.
This
Yeah.
isn't super time sensitive, right? I mean,
Hands up to the rocks.
no, but seriously, like on the
No,
time,
seriously, on the scale that we're working
on the
with,
scale
it's
of
fine.
hours and days and whatnot, yeah, we can take a moment. Yeah.
What is the day-night cycle here, as far as hours go? Is it average,
is-
or is it different? How long of a night are we in for here?
It is 20 hours. Sorry, 20-hour day, 10-hour night, 10-hour.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you have a 10-hour night.
I'm gonna pile up some lava rocks and. Yeah.
Are you lava rock stacking or?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, you're not supposed to do that unless you're leaving a trail marker.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not?
It's bad for the
Oh.
lava wildlife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna unpack those rocks then.
Yeah.
Let's just spread them around. There we
Leave
go.
only footprints.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing anything for the night or?
What are we to expect when we get to where we're going? Should we know anything or be prepared for anything that could be catch us off guard in any way?
I mean, I'd tell you to try really hard not to go off book, but I don't know how much good telling he's gonna do.
Well, probably not much. It's
Eh.
good to know, though.
Yeah,
I'm
Fair
gonna
enough.
behave. I'm gonna behave. I promise.
fair enough. Our goal is to get an audience with the Fey equivalent of E05 stripes, so they're high up military leaders.
Yeah.
The banners should help with that, and the fact that we're flying 2 clan banners should help with that. To do that, we're going to have to make sure that we don't break any Fey laws, which means that you are
Yeah.
not to eat or drink anything, and
Yeah, I was gonna say I should bone up on my Fey law.
That would be
they'll,
very
They'll really
helpful.
get you with the wording on a lot of things.
But,
if you're not careful.
I mean, the basics are don't accept anything you're given and be very, very polite about refusal. And that anything that you must take for any reason should be met with an equitable gift. Now, what is equitable is going to depend very much on the situation, and there's, I don't know, probably 100,000 other smaller things that they can trip us up on, but we'll have to see how it goes.
Now, I will be on high alert for any social missteps.
That would be very helpful.
I will make none. And if the Fae trip up, I will be equally quick to catch them up in my wicked web of legalities.
Excellent.
And
Don't
I'll be here with the guns to fire them into the air, distract everyone, set us back to zero.
I'm gonna know Fae law better than they do. That's my goal.
Okay.
I gotta have some crib notes I can reference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Go ahead and make me an academics roll. Are you actually looking through your
Yeah,
books?
yeah. I want to be fresh.
Yeah,
fresh
hit
on
me with
things.
an academics roll.
8 + 1.
Hey, Wildire killing it today.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
so that is a success with a raise. We're going to say that in your interactions with Faye for the next sessions, you get a +1
Okay.
when it comes to like invoking Faye laws.
Yeah. Cool.
On a social roll.
Turn it against them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So
Sweet.
definitely write that down because I'll forget.
Yeah.
Is there anything you're doing to prepare your camp for the night?
Who wants to keep watch first?
I'll keep watch.
Okay,
I'll keep watch first.
excellent.
I got a lot of research still to do here, so
Sounds good. If you want to wake me up after probably 4 hours.
you got it. You got
Alright.
it.
And you don't have to wake me up at all. If you want to, I mean, that's fine. I'll be asleep. But if you have to, don't do it.
I
But if you
mean,
really have to,
I-
go ahead.
I want to sleep at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you will. Tomorrow, sometime during the day. Blinking is like taking micro naps.
Yeah.
Rested,
that's
right?
Good. It's good
That's
stuff.
right. That's right.
Yeah. Wow, I just napped like 9 times right there.
Do you believe it?
No, I'm just being a silly goober.
I just want to make sure,
Yeah,
because that
no.
guy is
Yeah.
Jason.
No, that was Max,
Okay.
yes-anding a bit.
Doing a little social jaywalking.
Okay.
And much worse.
So then go ahead and Max, give me a notice roll -1.
Notice roll. Okay, so that's a D4 for a notice on my end.
I complimented those wild die too soon.
I know. Nothing. You're really just reading some Fae books. Nothing's going on. The crackling of the fire is still crackly. And your watch is over.
Okay, cool. Did Leon have second watch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna trundle over to Leon and say, "Hey, wake up!
What's up?
It's your turn."
Okay.
Okay.
Anything happen?
Nope. All good here.
Fantastic. Go to sleep.
All right. Good night.
Start your watch. Give me a notice roll.
D6. I want to Benny that. Just on principle.
I thought about it.
All right.
We have so many Bennies. I want to Benny that too.
We do. Yeah.
I'll accept that.
Okay.
Okay.
Mark,
Top
I need a D6. Okay. You see some movement in some of the shallow lava pools around,
Okay.
but
Keep an eye on it.
no. You start to notice that the fire flares up as one of the small lizard creatures crawls out of the lava. It's, I don't know, like lizard shaped.
Okay.
It's a little
And
pop-
this is an animal.
This is an animal.
Okay.
It is a baby salamander.
That's a problem.
Very cute.
I'm sure it is.
It looks like it would say its name repeatedly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Salamander.
Mander.
Mander.
All right. What? And where's it going?
You know, like those baby turtles when they just hatch and they're like, they don't know where the hell they're going. They're just like, go this way. That's what it's kind of doing. And you notice another one come out.
So is it coming closer to us?
Yeah, it's just running. It's going to run right through the current camp.
Okay, that's what I needed.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wake them up.
Another one has appeared.
We need to go uphill.
Oh. What?
Sorry, we need to go uphill where the salamanders are gonna get us. And if Mama Salamander doesn't like us, we're gonna have to fight her, and it's gonna be a whole thing. So if we could just go uphill real quick, you can go right back to sleep.
Yeah, sure.
The hell are those
Yeah.
things?
No, good catch.
I don't know what they are.
They're salamanders.
No, sorry, I wasn't. Never mind.
Well, tell your head friend that they're salamanders.
She can't hear you. Just. All right. Are these things dangerous?
Only if Mom shows up, and that's what we're trying to avoid.
And how big is Mom?
Depends. Let's not find out. Uphill.
As you guys start moving, you notice that they start following you.
Uh-oh. That's not.
Should we be nervous about this? I think they are actually coming towards us on purpose here. They're not migrating, I don't think.
Nervous is a solid place to be right now.
All right, so we don't have the chase deck set up because that is something we just haven't gotten to do yet, guys. I'm sorry. So envision a chase deck. So you guys are going to make an athletics check because
Okay.
you guys are trying to move away.
Okay. So that's a D8.
athletics, eh?
I'm at a D8 as well.
Nice.
Right, so land at
I-
3.
I've got a D4 over here.
Holy
oh,
crap.
that was
Okay.
an explosion. Dang.
Turns out, when woken up in the middle of the night, Atticus is on it.
God, whoa. Freaking so high. Okay,
No?
so Atticus, you sprint away. I need, let's go with 66.
Eee. That's so many.
So, there are 6 little lizards that have come out and are starting to chase after you. Atticus books it. Just gone.
I'll blaze the trail. Gotta go. Bye.
You guys are moving fast, but the dice have said that these salamanders are now like kind of sprinting after you. Like, oh, movement! Mom.
Have
man.
we crossed the line from cute to terrifying?
Um,
I feel like we might have.
yes, because they're leaving a trail of fire
Yeah.
as they crawl towards you, and it's burning on rock. There's not like a whole lot of scrub grass, but it is burning anything that is there.
Okay. I'd like to cast a spell on one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Heck. Oh, yeah, I got some power points to burn. I'd like to do 2 counts of entangle.
Okay.
Yeah. It's 2 salamanders, right?
I think Entangle's an area, not just
I think it's right. I'm pretty sure it's actually no. I can boost it up to get an AOE. Yeah. I will just do 1, and yeah, for a medium blast template, a couple extra points. For
okay.
that.
We'll
Yeah.
say that's 5 of the 6.
Oh, there's 6 salamanders.
Yeah, there's
I
6
thought there were
salamanders
2
total.
for some reason. Okay, yeah. All right.
We saw 2 at first, and then he said there were 6.
Yeah, they started climbing out. You're like, no, let's leave.
Beautiful.
Hit me with that magical spell, my friend.
Yeah. So that's for spell casting a D12 plus 1.
Hey.
All right. You definitely cast with some raises, my dude.
Beautiful. Bound on a raise. Yeah.
Is there anything you say to them?
I say, you've just been caught up in some red tape.
Excellent. Excellent. So, your spell did cast. You remember your trappings are the verbal,
Judicial flowing runes. Yes.
and so with your legalese, it hits those who know the laws better, doesn't it?
Yes.
But a baby animal,
Baby animals and chaotic kind of beings. Yeah.
so
That's rough.
it still does affect them, and because you rolled really, really good, so
Okay. Would it be perhaps less effect, i.e., moving down from the raise effect?
I think so.
Entangled.
Yeah, they're just entangled. But I mean, they're also baby animals, so they're like, ah.
Okay.
I know, Merc, and we're gonna set that up sometime soon because I really like the chase deck, and I really think this would be great for a chase. But here we are. It's an athletics check. It's not technically a chase anymore. So make a notice roll. You two.
Us 2?
Yeah. The ones who are
6.
close.
Yeah.
It's a D6.
Atticus is like half a mile away by this
Yeah,
point.
Atticus is out.
He done.
All right.
Okay. I got a D4 for
really?
notice.
Okay. You both see a larger shape begin to emerge from the pool.
How large is larger?
A large is person size.
Okay, but Leon and Max are very different sizes.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And we're both people.
Fair enough.
Got you there. Checkmate.
You got me. Like
Yeah.
how
I've been
big
paying
is it?
attention.
Let's see. The Fantasy Companion says that it is person size. It actually doesn't say that. I'm telling you that it is Komodo dragon size.
Oh, okay.
Does that
pretty
work?
beefy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And is down?
Yeah, like 300-pound lizard, bow-legged,
Okay. Very primordial.
very primordial.
Excellent.
Um,
So that's probably Mom.
Yep, yep, that's Mom. And is coming your way. Looks like at first it was all right. At first it was like looking for the kids, but now like it's got you guys, it is coming towards you.
Okay. Why didn't I learn any water spells? Let's see.
Just want to see what my options
Yeah,
are.
just in case you should
know.
probably know.
Just wondering.
I've entangled some of the kids. And with that, and with that done, I'm just gonna say, all right, bye, I'll see you later. And just keep running it. I'm just gonna keep hoofing it.
Okay, you're just gonna keep running.
If you don't take care of the kids, you're a bad mom.
I'm animal protector. I'm calling APS on you.
Yep. Free your kids
Okay,
first.
you're catching up with Atticus.
Woo! Oh. Some race, right? You guys look,
Yeah.
like something happened.
Yeah, it's not over yet.
I'm
and
still,
Leon,
okay.
we're gonna go to initiative now.
I really wish I had patches.
Yeah,
This would be a really good
I
time
wish
for
you had patches too.
Yeah.
We'll say you can do it because you have the basic patches.
I do have the basic patches.
So,
Um,
so those who haven't been able to notice, one, curse you and your jokers.
Oh.
Leon's cloak
All right.
is covered in a bunch of different patches.
it is, I promise.
Those who recognize the magic in their robe know that it's a robe of useful items. And so Leon is covered in cool patches. And when Leon's turn goes, we'll let Leon do things.
I don't think any of these are useful.
You could say you have something. It's fine. We talked
Okay.
about it. But with that, it is Max Good Magic and his Joker.
Yeah. With that, I would like to. Okay. These animals, these beasts, don't respect the law, so I'm going to go ahead and just yell out, "Bailiff!" And cast Summon Ally or
Okay.
Summon Bailiff.
Okay.
Yeah. And because I think this time this bailiff might see some combat, I will just lead with, I don't have all the extensive rules and stats for various summon allies
Fair.
on hand.
That makes sense.
So that may be necessary for
reasons.
properly incorporating this,
Okay.
this bailiff into the initiative. But at
dear.
any rate,
Oh, no, that's the lizard, not the bailiff.
I would like the closest bailiff to me to appear.
Okay.
Maybe just drop out of the sky. There's some plausible reason. They emerge from the lava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes.
Cool.
So, that same dwarf who you summoned before, just like walks out of the lava pit. He's just, oh, Max.
Hey, a guy.
Hey, my dude.
Oh yeah, and then you have the stats on what he does, I believe, and he acts on your turn now.
Yeah. So I mean, what rank is Max? I mean, he's a novice.
Yep.
He's a novice, is what he is. Yeah.
You
Hey,
are a
you.
novice.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Liar,
all
liar.
this time it turns out you just graduated from law school, like.
No,
2
I'm
weeks
really
ago?
good. I'm really good.
Top of your
I'm really
class,
good at the
I'm
law. Oh, But let's see. Some of that based on the chart on page 197. Okay, he summons attendant.
That's what I'm doing too.
Okay.
Looking at 197. There's a chart.
Oh, I thought I had a choice based on like how many PowerPoints I was willing to burn.
Yes. But you can only cast up to your...
It's capped? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
We're going to say that you can summon a bodyguard, because that makes sense. And it has all the stats here, so...
Okay. 3 PowerPoints? 5? 1?
4.
4?
I believe. Summon ally cost is that.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so... There we go. No.
Works for me. He'll last 5
You call
rounds.
out,
Sweet.
bailiff, and the words shoot out of your mouth into a weird stream of text. I'm going to sneeze here in a minute. I don't know how to sneeze. Like, where should I sneeze?
You sneeze away from your microphone.
I did that, but then it like pushes it towards you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're tested.
You dab.
Oh,
you
that's
just
true.
got to dab.
Oh, I just dabbed.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, my bad.
With the other arms, it's away from your microphone.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Cool. So, bailiff, and the words go down into the lava, and then a dwarven form stands out,
that right.
surrounded by your words. And as he walks out of the lava pool, that's the dwarf.
Hey, you.
Bailiff.
We got some unruly salamanders that could use escorting from the premises, if you kindly would.
Pulls out his nightstick. All right. And he goes to start moving some. We're going to say he moves. Sorry, guys.
I don't think anyone has dabbed unironically since pre-COVID, but I maintain it gets funnier the older I get. So
It is a very funny thing to do.
I need a D6 for the dwarven bodyguards fighting. He does not do well. He tries to sweep,
oh no,
but just misses.
he's used to unruly law.
Yeah, he's used to
Not-
here, not
yeah.
here.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Okay.
he doesn't die instantly as a result. Okay.
No.
I got him.
I
got him
think he
for more
lasts for
rounds.
5 rounds.
It's all 5
Yeah,
rounds.
so he's here for 5 rounds.
It's all good.
I'm gonna keep
all
doing the things. All right.
Fight. Good fight.
God. Mama Lizard sees some dude trying to swing at her children who are already tied down and being restrained. That's the sound she makes. And she walks over to your bailiff.
Guy. Look out.
Bro, I need a fighting of a D10 versus this poor
He
bodyguard.
is very fighty.
Yeah. Oh, the bailiff has first strike, as I was just informed by Mark Workey,
yeah?
and I read it. So that, as a 6,
Oh.
does hit.
Nice.
But let's see if he clubs the mom.
Okay.
I need a D6 fighting for the bailiff versus this mom.
Yes.
Remember, it's against Perry.
What parry does a salamander have?
That seems like a weirdly specific DM question.
It's like a
to be asking.
koan, you know. Harry does the salamander.
How does the salamander
Yeah.
parry?
It misses.
Also, I really want. I don't remember if we established his name, like when he was introduced.
I don't remember either.
I would like it. I would like to never know his name and have
Okay.
him be like the waitress from Sunny, basically.
Okay.
Just okay.
The bailiff.
Yeah, bailiff.
Bailiffson.
Yeah.
Bailiffs. Okay, yeah. That does not hit this poor mother trying to save her children.
Okay.
A
Yeah, I
6
have
does.
functions.
A 6 hits. Let's go with a D10 plus a D6 as it bites at the bodyguard. Can I get that damage? And that shakes the bodyguard. He is shaken. It's now your turn, my friend.
All right. I'll give it to you, Atticus. Not a bad idea, I guess. Simple, but I suppose effective. I'm going to try to shoot Mom in each of her eyes using
Oh man.
using each gun to try to use let's use bolt, one on
Okay.
each eye.
Okay.
She is actively attacking us, right? Basically,
She is attacking this bailiff.
the bailiff.
Yep.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna ask before I do it. What do you guys think? I got her lined up. Do I take her out? Try to hit her in the eyes, or what? Need some feedback.
I mean, she's attacking my boy.
Yeah.
She's attacking my boy.
Yeah,
Nobody attacked
it's
my
an
boy.
animal.
Yeah.
What's the verdict?
Do it.
Running out of time.
Do it.
All right. One in each eye. Bolt if I can.
Okay, remember, you do have to go touch her.
Oh, you said I could actually do it from range. I just wouldn't get the bonus of the +3.
Yeah, it becomes a damage of a d6.
Okay, if
So
it's from range.
Yeah, if you're just shooting it like a gun,
Right.
it's a d6. But you're using your gun kata stuff. If you look at your spell, the only way you can cast bolt is with a range of touch.
Okay, I don't want to get near that thing. So I'll just shoot normal normal bullets.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I will need a shooting.
And not a fighting?
No
I
magic.
thought it was fighting? No?
Nope.
Okay. So for someone who packs 2 guns, his shooting is unbelievably bad, which is
Only on the fire plane, though.
very
Only on the
weird.
fireplace.
Okay.
You're really jittery. You can't like.
I thought it was because he was a barbarian on the fire plane.
No, he's a monk on the fire plane.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he's a monk on the fire plane.
All right. It is a D4.
Okay,
I have very
d4.
little faith this is going to work.
And remember, it's if you're shooting 2, it'll be -2.
Yeah.
So those.
I just can't win.
You could Benny them.
Oh,
Yeah.
you could use a Benny.
Yeah.
How many do we have?
We have 9.
9.
9?
Yeah.
We have so many bennies.
That's in the shop and the. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to do both or one? Or just start
2
with
or
one.
1. Well, we got 9. Can I take 2? Is that all
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Let's do 2.
That's what they're for.
All right. So the first one gets re-rolled. Does it hit?
Oh.
It does. Oh,
Oh.
The sooner we can resolve, the less
believe
pennies
it
we'll have to spend in the
hits
long run. You know.
with a raise. And your second shot.
Oh, my God. See, worth it.
Hits. Not with the raise, though. So,
Okay.
one will do a d6, and then the other one will do 2d6. So if I can get 1d6 for the first shot, 5, and then 4. Now you can Benny your damage. The first one, you see that 5 hits it and goes dink and just kind of falls down. It's lava, Komodo dragon skin, doesn't really.
Okay.
So if you'd like to re-roll the 2d6, the one with the raise,
Can you use bennies
Yeah.
for damage?
yes, you can.
Okay.
What do you guys think? Let's take a
Eh.
vote.
Well, I'm going to say no based on what I just saw roll on the screen.
Oh, I didn't see what rolled on the screen.
Oh, see,
What happened?
Nothing. He'd have to re-roll it anyway.
I don't know how. Like, you have to roll at least better than a 5. So being a little meta, rolling better than a 5 on 2d6 is like it's more than half chance, but not like a lot.
All right, so that's a no, right?
I don't know. You
Or-
do you, boo.
Well, no, we're taking a vote. I'm not going to spend
Yeah.
our bennies. They're all of ours, right? I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
go through all
You
of
know,
them.
it'll
Very
all come out on the
democratic of you,
tab
given that
at
I
the
have
end of the
never
day,
once
you know.
asked you if I could spend a benny.
So many bennies?
Yeah, we'll do 1. We'll
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it. You know.
9, 8, 10,
Mhm.
we'll have
Yeah.
6.
You know?
6 left after
They're
this.
not doing anyone any good just sitting around.
No, they're not.
So that's 5. So unfortunately,
And they're not doing any good right now either.
But it's not worse.
It's not worse.
I'm just going to put these away now. It's okay. I can run again.
Okay, and I believe then it is Leon's turn.
Yeah. So, I am going to rip off a patch of a... I'm gonna say, Helen, if you're watching, look away. So it's a rabbit.
Okay.
And I want this to become whatever a salamander's favorite food is
Okay.
to serve as bait. And just run away. And
Okay.
hopefully
A
distractify.
defenseless little bunny.
Yeah.
It could be a rabbit. It could not be a rabbit. I don't know.
Oh,
Could be one of those fire rabbits, the score bunnies.
Oh yeah.
The bunny
yeah.
cinders.
Bunny centers. Trying to think. How much would you know about ecology?
I would have survival. Would that?
Sure. Yeah. Give me a survival.
D6.
We'll see how effective it is as
yes.
as bait.
The lure.
The good of the rabbit is not the
Moderately.
good of the
So it is a success. It is a bait animal. I mean, 2 rabbits are better than 1 rabbit. That's what I've learned. So you turn it into a bait animal. It is very high calorie. It gets interest. I don't know.
Whatever. It's whatever salamanders.
Whatever a
like to eat.
salamander wants. It is now going to be a score bunny.
Okay.
So everyone can have a vegetable.
Arson pepper. That's real good. All right.
It chases, or rather, the rabbit jumps into the area around the mother, and the mother will go on their turn.
Okay.
Because remember, they were just defending their baby from some random dwarf beating the crap out of them.
Excellent.
So.
They emerged from the lava long before the bailiff entered the picture. Okay.
All right.
Don't.
Initiative cards we need.
What's the word?
And
I'm
then,
looking for?
just to make sure, did everybody get did we add the bennies for the Joker?
We have not.
Okay,
Revisionist is the word I was looking for. Okay.
Revisionist.
It's not. Yeah. Okay.
Initiative cards, and then we'll see what happens next. I'm super curious if this rabbit is going to distract it.
We shuffle on jokers, right?
Yep.
Hey.
Hey. Okay.
All right, Leon.
yeah.
I am gonna hold my action to wait and see whether or not the mother goes after the bait.
Okay.
And if, because I have to do something specific. I have to name something specific to do, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if she does not go after the bait and continues to come after us, then I am going to try and circle her and grab her by the tail and chuck her back into the lava.
Okay. Okay.
That's my plan.
Okay.
And if she does not, then I'm just going to let her go. Bye.
It is then the Max Good Magic.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep running.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
run some more.
and then I'm gonna yell out to the bailiff, "Hey, take a card!" and whip a card his way and hit him with a protection spell.
Okay.
Because I've put him in harm's way.
Fair enough.
And he's shaken, and I don't want my boy to die.
That's true.
Just putting this out there, desert hawks often eat small lizards. Mama is probably too big, but those babies are just the right size to be a snack for those fire hawks you mentioned earlier.
Poor fire
Working
hawk.
towards a deck of a lot of things.
Okay.
Hey,
Excellent.
that's going to be fun for you guys.
Yeah.
Hit me with a spell casting.
Spellcasting 12 plus 1.
And then also, what are you telling the bailiff to do?
Hey.
Otherwise, he's just going to keep hitting babies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep hitting the babies.
Okay.
More safely. Yeah.
Hit the baby safely.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's 2 points of armor for the bailiff man.
Okay.
And
That's good.
And I'm going to keep running.
Excellent. Okay. I believe after that, I don't recall.
Oh, and I think he goes now.
Oh, yeah, he does. So he's going to hit at a baby.
Yeah.
That's what I believe was happening.
A baby salamander.
Baby salamander.
Just in case anyone tunes in late and doesn't get the context.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, Mark, a weird question. Can you turn on the lights of the other cameras or no? Because there's one camera that says that it's going live with a green light, and then the other ones don't have cameras, lights.
Well, yeah, because they're not the ones that are on the screen.
That one's on the screen.
What you see on the screen is what's live.
Well, because
I
that
get that.
one's not on the switcher.
I know. I'm trying to help the people understand what it's like in the studio. So when people come for a live audience tour again, they know.
Okay.
I was also just
You
curious.
cover for that.
I was
question.
covering for looking things up, but then I get too distracted. I need for the bodyguard hitting children, small lizards.
Lizards.
I mean, I just want to point out that Board Tweak was putting his kids down, which seems a little harsh to me.
Oh no!
I don't know what they could have possibly done to deserve that, man.
They broke a leg, probably,
Oh.
like horses.
Rough.
All right, well, can I get a D6 for the bailiff?
They shoot horses, don't they?
Do they shoot horses?
Don't they?
Yeah, I thought so. I thought when a horse broke a leg.
It's a movie.
What's a movie?
They shoot horses, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Is it Disney?
Spirit of the Stallion of the Cimarron Part 2. It's like, that got dark. He clubs a baby.
All right.
Salamander.
Baby salamander. They were a nightmare in Dark Souls 2.
The kids are gone, right?
Yeah.
Just asleep? Okay. All right.
It's time for her to walk in the
Baby
desert.
clubbing. We're going. There we go.
So it hits a baby, and
Stone
it
burner.
just like nightsticks to babies.
Okay.
Sleepy baby.
Good.
Sleepy baby.
Fight.
Salamander.
Yeah, it's totally just taking the nap.
It's fine.
All right, so it is now Mother Salamander's turn.
Okay.
Who was very interested in this rabbit,
And
and then watched one of her children go to sleep. Oh, fainted. They fainted. The score bunny runs away, and this large Komodo dragon turns on the bailiff.
Man, I had gone second.
You did go second.
After it ran. After the bunny. But, yeah, whatever.
I need a D10 for this. Oh, thank you. The bailiff needs to roll
to unshake.
to unshake. Which I guess, yeah. Can I get a spirit roll, a D6? So, yeah, we're going to baby retcon that because he wasn't able to actually swing because he was shaken.
And so the Komodo mom.
Komodo mom looks at the bunny.
Maybe not. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
And
I'm fine
can-
with this.
The
Can
babies
I-
are unclubbed.
Yeah.
Can
there
I
we
get
go.
a D6? This is going to be for the salamander's intelligence. No, it does not succeed.
So what does that mean?
It goes after a bunny.
Hey.
Because it's
Okay.
hungry. And it's like,
Excellent.
whatever. Oh,
Okay. Excellent. Continue.
No, it's really good that the kids are asleep.
Don't hit
Just-
the.
Just went up another level.
Okay, now we retreat.
now that the mama dragon has started going towards the score bunny, all the other salamanders start following it. This little trail of fire.
Okay. And so now we're gonna continue going.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Should we bail?
Let's bail.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
bail.
Oh, yeah.
Bail?
Bailing.
Yeah.
Bail.
Bail. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
Fair. Yes.
If you want to release that entangle, I'm sure that would help.
Oh, it'll wear off.
Okay. Okay.
They're just rolling in words.
Yeah. I don't want them following us.
Oh, they're gonna go with Mom.
Yeah,
Eventually. Mom's
Okay,
going to bring
okay.
back the score bunny and regurgitate some, and that's how lizards eat. It's weird.
Okay. Well, we should probably go for maybe like a mile, and then we can get you guys another nap in.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm still pretty sleepy.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to sleep now. I'll take next watch.
Okay.
Do
After
they?
that,
Okay. They're not scent hunters, are they? Do we need to cross any
I
lava
mean,
rivers?
yes, but I would be
or-
very concerned if they decided to continue hunting us. We're not normal salamander prey.
Yeah. Fair.
I mean, the fact that they decided to go for us once is concerning on its own.
Still going to stay awake.
Yeah, no, sounds good.
Yeah.
Not opposed.
Got a good nap in. I'll take watch.
I'm going to bed.
You guys find a suitable area to camp, set up camp in.
Mm-hmm.
You guys start sleeping. Go ahead and make me a notice roll. Atticus.
A D4, which I have a lot of. So many D4s.
Hey, you don't notice anything. It's really quiet. The bailiff disappears at some
Goes
point.
back down into the lava.
Oh yeah, he walks out, stands on top of it, and just It's pretty quiet. You hear the cries of some fire owls in the night. Other kinds of firebirds.
All right.
You do anything in particular?
Cleaning the guns, nothing to do.
Okay.
No, just cleaning the guns and trying to get better than a D4 on something. You know, as you do in the night.
In the dark.
In the dark.
Is there anything specific you're trying to get better at?
Anything I'm trying to get better at?
Yeah.
Shooting, if I
Okay.
can. I'd love to practice shooting. That would be
Okay,
great.
you
If
know
that's an
what?
option.
I
Well,
will-
isn't it going to wake them up in a very, very assaulting way, though?
Yep.
Okay. No, you know what? No, I want better than a D4. I'm sorry, guys. You're
No,
gonna
it's
have to,
fine.
yeah, you're going to have to sacrifice your sleep a little bit. All right, little target shooting.
Okay, yeah.
Grab some rocks, set them up, you know, try to hit it as best I can. If I can do that all night, practice as much as I possibly can, get in as much, you know, practice as I can, that'd be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
All night.
All night.
Thank you, Mark.
I'm sorry. I was just laughing at the fact. Oh, hey, you guys are going. I'll take my turn on the watch now. You guys go to sleep. Bang, 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 bang.
Pulls a drum.
Sorry,
kit
I got
out
a
of his bag.
D4.
Bang, bang, bang. You know what? Go ahead and make me a smarts roll.
Smarts? Okay, let's see if we can guess what that is. I'm going to guess a D4. Okay, let's find out. Smarts.
As Mark has to individually click on all of those dice to make.
Okay,
them go
shocking. I got a
away.
D6. That's good.
Boom.
Okay.
So
all
a
right.
D6.
Hey.
So we're gonna say that you get a +1 the next time you shoot your guns.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay.
You guys did not get much sleep.
Sorry about that. I needed to, you know, work on some stuff. Work on some practicing. Hopefully you can get your sleep back during the day. I could take watch again, you know, do a little more practicing, maybe. Yeah,
I'm sure the chaos
Do you need a
military
drink
is
or something?
terrifying.
What's happening? Right.
I don't know. Just plane of existence. For some reason, I'm just a horrible shot. Just an awful, awful shot. Yeah.
Oh, let's
So yeah,
go.
for some reason, it's stormtrooper aim here.
Oh man. Okay. Ah, yeah. All
Sure,
good. All
we
good.
can
Let's
walk
go.
more
You
now.
can fire them up in the air again if you guys need to wake up a bit more.
Sure do
Oh
love
no, I'm awake. I'm
No?
ready.
Okay.
I'm ready for action.
negotiating with the Fae on 4 amazing hours of sleep. I'm
All
sure
the-
nothing bad will happen.
Wildlife is pretty much cleared out of the area. The all-night shooting really just.
Shocking.
That's the way to do it. It's just every 5 minutes. Bang, 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 bang.
Pretty good effect. It's pretty primitive. But effective.
Okay, you know that you'll reach the Fey Kingdom by the end of the night.
'Kay. Sounds good.
You guys begin your journey again. You take a quick look. No, it's too far away. You guys want a mile. Never mind. You don't see any animal carcasses.
Awesome.
You guys have... You two go ahead are going to make me, a vigor roll? Yeah.
Bigger?
Vigor.
Okay.
10.
Just them? Or
Just
all of us?
them. They
Just them. Okay.
they didn't get a lot of
Oh
sleep.
yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah.
I'm tired. You guys want to take watch? Oh, so sleepy.
All right, so you
8.
success. You're great.
Awesome.
I've got a D6. Hey,
You guys are fine.
I'm doing great.
Oh.
I'm
You guys
great.
are fine.
Fantastic.
You get some whatever breakfast you guys usually prefer.
Coffee. Black.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stale or
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he made it last
Clearly,
week.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys begin your trek. Your windward directional windsock compass
Uh-huh.
continues to tell you guys, fine, just keep going the way you're going.
It's very supportive.
It's very supportive. Like, you can do it. Good job on the exercise last night. Explosions.
Explosions. Explosions.
All right.
The islands have been getting larger and more covered with growth.
Okay.
As you guys have been getting closer to your direction.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You, Leon, know that the Fey Kingdom actually does have a lot more plant life than others because
Yeah.
it deals with the magic of creation that is inherent in primal
They
fire.
grow most of the food.
You guys are in fact starting to get to some. What grows in a burned out forest?
Those big furs.
You guys are starting to see a lot of big firs that also produce food. Like, what?
Well, no, but you
guys
said
ever
burned
eaten
out.
bark?
You said it was burned out, so I assumed that a fire had come through here recently.
Because it's the fire plane that happens frequently. Yeah.
Right. So,
So, like,
it's
what's there that would food grow?
Oh, what's there
Oh.
for food? Those
Yeah.
are completely different questions.
What grows there for food, Leon?
I don't know. I'm not an ecologist.
Eucalyptus trees.
Oh yeah, fine. It's eucalyptus
Pine trees. Pines.
I'd
Pines.
say like
There's-
some sort of fire nut could be a thing. Yeah.
Fire apples that go off of the
Hey.
fire. What you said? Fire firs.
There we go.
Yep.
The fire pines,
Firefox.
fire foxes,
Yeah.
fire ferns, and
They-
fire
They
apples.
bury all the fire acorns.
Yeah.
Fire acorns. Yeah. Oh, you
For
guys
sure.
could. How do you roast fire acorns?
They roast themselves.
They
You just
Yeah.
dunk them in water. Ooh, so
Yeah.
they don't have roasted fire acorns. They have soaked fire acorns. They have swelled fire acorns. They
Fire acorns.
They only drink
Pulp.
Fireball on this planet. It
Yeah,
sucks.
that's all they have.
That's all they have.
The sugar content's so high.
Yep.
Everyone's just constantly hungover.
You have to. Everyone has those like glucose bags, but it's nothing but red hot paste, and then Fireball chase it down.
Excellent.
Hence the shaking. You were right.
Yep. No.
You guys are walking through this
I know those
fire
shakes.
forest, this fire orchard with all the fire apples that have a slight taste of cinnamon on them. This is what they make the Fireball out of.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
You guys are walking. This is where the food grows. This is different. Like, you guys have been walking for about a day now, and it is startling how it's shifted from barren, horrible wasteland to literal orchards.
Is this normal? Where it
Uh,
would where this changes this fast, or is this something abnormal from what you're used to?
No, this is normal.
Right.
They got it figured out over here.
Yeah. Not unwelcome.
nice.
Yeah. All right. Do we have any kind of bag to carry this stuff in? I know we have no food per se that we could take with us, so I say we take advantage while we can if we're here.
Don't.
No? Okay. All right. I trust you so much, I'm not even going to ask why.
Yeah, you grab one of those, a fairy's going to pop out,
Yeah,
demand your
find
firstborn
yourself
kid.
bound
and-
for
yeah.
life of service, and it'll be a whole thing.
That's what these are for. Come on.
I mean, if you think that's going to stop the phase, no, you know what? No.
No? All right, fine.
As you guys are walking, you start to smell this really weird, sweet scent.
Hmm.
Roll me a common knowledge or survival. Yeah, survival. Do that.
Okay. 6. D6.
Okay.
I don't know nothing.
All right.
Yeah.
Your nose is plugged.
I don't know nothing about none
Do I have a choice between common knowledge and survival?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go with common knowledge. That's a D4.
Is survival non-existent?
Yeah, that'd be a
Yeah.
that'd be a -2. Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right.
Is it D4?
Who wants to guess what my survival is? Anybody? No?
D4? Is
Okay.
it D4?
Yeah, it's a D4.
Yeah.
You can't make it a pitch for anything else.
Oh, but you were nailing it with that D4.
Yeah.
That
No.
D4 is
It's
all you get.
good-
Get
all
that good
you
explosion.
need.
Yeah.
All right.
It is the smell of rotting fruit. Like that sweet pickling / alcoholicing itself as it's been sitting on the ground.
Okay.
No, Atticus, we're not going to drink it. It could be poisonous. We don't know.
Some of this is going to waste.
You don't see anything on the ground yet, but you smell it off to your right.
Something's going to waste.
Over that way instead. All right.
All right.
Let's go.
You want to check it out?
I mean, if it's along the way.
How is it? A really strong smell, like close, or is it just a whiff on the breeze where it could be?
I mean,
Would we have to go too far off the beaten path to?
It's not going to be too far off the beaten path, you don't think.
Okay.
I mean, humans are pretty terrible smellers, so if you can smell it, then it's not that far away.
Fair. Yeah.
It's true.
Bad night of sleep, get a little clogged up.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. Happens sometimes. But I slept great because I have earplugs.
Magical earplugs.
Hold over from the dorm.
Yep, exactly. Gotta have my plugs.
Gotta have.
This is my real hair, though.
You guys begin to walk in that direction. It gets stronger. Even now, through your plugged up nose, you can smell that scent of decay.
Okay.
As you guys why you gotta do these things? Because now I get distracted. Because they got distracted. And I'm just imagining this poor dwarf just...
It's just,
it's
turns
okay.
out I didn't meet him in that episode. But I think it's a different guy every time, but it's the same guy. I've known him for years. Hey!
You.
Close your ears.
I've known him
Max.
for years and years.
You start to see apples on the ground rotting. This Leon is drastically wrong.
Yep.
Food is such a scarcity that, like, this is not okay.
Yep.
So, that.
Okay, well, this orchard has to be run out of somewhere, so find whatever building
Okay.
that is.
You start looking for the central, like, farmer's house or... Okay. The door is slightly ajar. And the scent of decay is worse.
Okay. I'm going to announce that I am interpreting an open door as a welcome.
That's legal.
That checks out, checks out.
All right. I'm going to go in.
Okay. You go in and you see a man on the ground, just dead.
Okay.
He is like sitting against the side wall. He's sitting in a chair, just dead.
Just super dead.
Super dead.
Okay.
No
Is there
visible
anyone else
wounds.
in this room? I'm scoping the room as soon as as soon as I see that. It's any other rooms. I'm trying to.
Make me a notice roll.
That is not surprising, a D4.
Man, Mark knew. All right.
not shocking.
So with that 11, the success with the raise, you notice some scratch marks on the bottom corner of the door.
But no one is here? Or
Yeah, nobody's there, but you notice like that's part of like you're like, oh.
Well, someone was here. Dead guy didn't just keel over by himself. At least it doesn't look that way.
I'm gonna roll healing and try and figure out what killed him.
Okay.
D4.
Okay. I mean, his D4s work.
I know. See how mine do. So about those bennies.
Not good. Not good.
Benny. I'll
Hey.
take it.
Magic. Magic just straight up, or something stopped his heart.
Okay, so magic directly.
Yeah, just like done. It seems like so you know magic's something happened with magic. You don't have the ability to look at things in a magical nature.
No.
So,
So I'm gonna call Max over.
We've established there's no one else in
well,
this house.
I can't
yes?
find
there's no
anything
one else in the
physical that
house.
would have killed him. Like he doesn't have the kind of like flushness or swelling that you would see from something like a heart attack. So I don't know.
You think magic might have killed him?
Maybe.
Can I ask a question?
Nothing from the outside. that's
Actually,
for sure.
Imp in my head proposed an awesome idea, which I absolutely love. What would happen if I put Hatticus on the dead body's head? Does this work both ways?
are you
Does it-
asking?
I'm
Atticus?
asking the DM. Yes.
I don't
if
know.
I were, you don't know? Okay, I'm trying it. That's an awesome idea. Perfect.
Yeah, no,
So I'm going to just see what happens.
Okay.
You know.
Is this the welcome? Is this the cultural exchange of?
The welcome. Hat.
Oh, the
You got to put the hat on the.
No, this is putting Hatticus on a dead body. Totally different thing, I think.
Okay.
No, it's not going to stink. You're not going to get Giardia. Quit whining.
That's wrong with mine.
I'm going to take it off and, okay, put it on his head.
Okay. You
All
put
right.
Atticus on his head.
Takes a couple seconds, I'm guessing,
Sure.
for whatever. Okay, taking him off, blowing out whatever dust or shedded skin cells might be in there.
Gross. Just blow the dead guy
And
off.
not going to put him back on necessarily. Well, no, I have to.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will. So I'll put him back on, see what he has to say.
Okay.
Any result at all?
Are you asking him something specific?
Yes. Could you read his mind? Anything? Did you get anything off of this body? Any vibes whatsoever that could give us any clue as to what happened here?
Okay. So your once per day magic ability to ask you is, yeah, that guy died of magic. It's like he just stopped. Like he slowed down. It
I'm
was
big. He's like that South Park kid. Sorry. Oh, okay. Sorry.
It was like a state of torpor. So like he just stopped. He got up in the morning and then didn't. Just slowed to a crawl. And slowly his heart stopped too.
So there was no one here that did this?
Well,
Doesn't
not
seem
that
like natural causes.
It's not natural. I told you it was magic.
Well, right. Was there anybody else here? What do you do something, Atticus?
No,
So there's no one else here. You don't get the vibe that there was anyone here. Was it a magical trap?
It
of
was a
some kind?
curse.
A curse. Okay, that helps. Thank you. All right.
Like you're asking me what did it, and I told you what did it. It was a curse. It was
You
magic.
said magic.
It was magic.
You didn't say curse at first. You said magic.
A curse is magic. God, don't you know? Atticus.
So, all right. So Hatticus seems to think that this was a curse of some kind. I can't give me anything else but that. But apparently, it works to stick this on corpses. So, yes, I'll do it if it's necessary next time too.
You think you liked it?
No,
Okay.
he hated it.
Okay.
In fact, a lot of profanity right now, which I'm ignoring, by the way.
Okay.
Curse, some kind of curse.
Some kind of curse?
Doesn't get the vibe that there was anybody here. He was just cursed to begin with. He might have picked it up somewhere else.
Can you look around and see if there's any other triggers or?
Yeah. I want to look look for magical triggers and traps, and failing any results there, maybe just give the body a once over. Just general occult study. Yeah.
Get in there, guy. Okay. What are you gonna?
I was thinking occult would be appropriate
Okay,
here.
sounds
It's
good.
not as crazy as spell casting, but I'm not casting a spell.
Fair enough.
Just referencing my knowledge of
Okay.
the occult. That's a D6. D6.
Okay.
All right.
And so you're looking for anything that might come up with an occult search, including on the body.
Yeah, the little turnover of the house and the
Okay.
body. Just anything that might, like a source, or an origin point or a time.
Okay.
You know.
You also see those scratches that Atticus mentioned at the front door, and they're just at the front corner of the door, like something clawed its way through. They have a weird residue of magic with them,
Okay.
and now that you know that he was cursed of some sort, you think that it might be a plague bearer rat.
Oh. Okay.
You've heard of them. You haven't really seen them. They're not really local to anywhere you've been.
Yeah.
You know that they are shadow plane creatures.
Guys, I think we might be dealing with a plague bearing rat.
So not a murderer, but accidental.
I've heard of I've worked cases that involved the deliberate use of fauna and flora.
Well, how can we verify
murder.
that we're not going to take whatever plague this is with us when we go into town?
Can we check him for bites without, like getting too gross it is a corpse, but just any bites on his hands, wrists,
I looked
ankles,
him over
anything
and
like that?
Didn't see any injuries.
You notice on the bed there is some magical droppings that are giving off like a fume.
Okay.
They got little green stink lines.
Yep, they got little green stink lines that were just like by his pillow.
Yeah, just don't get into the bed. There's all sorts of rat
Okay.
leavings.
Are you saying someone sicked this thing on?
It's
on this guy?
possible? It could have been a natural event, but
Okay.
it might not have been. I'm not a forensic investigator by trade. I just pick up the pieces.
All right.
Max Good Magic.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Give me a card.
So this is a problem.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't necessarily. Well, I mean, I might.
I'm going to assume that you've told us about the plague bear rats being from the shadow plane.
Yeah, if that's something I was aware of, I would have communicated that.
Okay.
So they don't naturally occur on the fire plane? Okay. So someone obviously brought this thing here.
Or sent them here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do need to notify them, but we can't go into town until we're sure.
Decontaminate. I'm getting out of the house. Yeah. Yeah. Decontaminate. Oh, man, why didn't I put a PPE on? Okay, well, we didn't know. We didn't know.
No, we didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to continue to town. We're going to self-isolate from a good distance and just communicate verbally.
Yeah. Okay. Do I know if this curse, if it is in fact biological and I mean it's magic.
It's
It's magic. Can I just do a scan? Can I on
I
all
believe
of
you
us?
have detect magic.
I don't have detect magic.
Don't have detect
So
magic.
that would probably be
That's-
necessary. I have dispel magic, which would be handy if one of us happened to be cursed right now.
What
But I don't know if that's the case.
What happened if you dispelled magic and they weren't cursed?
I mean, nothing. I'd just be wasting PowerPoints. But
Wasted magic.
I'd be wasting magic.
But you can also trade a Benny for more PowerPoints later.
Can also.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
we are
I mean,
flush with bennies.
we're about to go into town, and I'm probably not going to be getting into any fights there. So
One would hope not.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I forget what's the PP regen generally, because we did nap for a bit.
Yep.
Yeah. It's generous.
Generous.
Is what it is.
It is generous. So like you're mostly filled with PP right now.
Yeah. Actually, I can do an AOE. I definitely have enough to just spend 2, and like we can all just huddle together.
Yeah.
I'll just dispel
Yeah,
all magic.
you're
Okay,
fine.
okay.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
I'm so. Strike that from the record. And spend more for select.
Selective because you're looking to
So you don't
specifically.
disenchant objects
Yeah, that
that
would
keep you alive on the fire.
Oh
plane.
yeah. Did
You're-
not realize that
your
was
time
potential
just
concern.
And then I was like, cheat.
Just disintegrates.
Good
right
catch, Merc. Good catch.
Okay, I'm going to strike my last thing from the record as well.
Strike.
Strike. It's a double negative. It works. It works.
Wait, does that mean that the first thing is good?
Okay.
Objection.
Okay. Still definitely enough PP for
Objection
that.
to what I just said.
All right. Selective AOE. Just a little strike that from the record.
So you are doing.
I am a casting dispel with selective, just attempting to isolate any potential curses that might be on us.
Okay.
In an AOE that will work because we're all huddling together
Very close.
like a little shower of rain.
Okay.
Of magic to
Okay.
cleanse us of any potential contamination we might have.
What exactly is that spell?
All in the shower together. Okay.
It's this spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what is your? Wait a minute. Oh, you didn't rename it anything cool?
No, I did it. Well, I mean, I'm calling it strike that.
Oh, okay. See, so now. So you just strike that.
Strike that. Yeah.
And just the word soup comes out and just starts like. None of you guys seem to be affected by it.
Okay.
Okay.
Could have lain dormant for, and then we could have just brought it into the city. That would have been great. Oh gosh. All right. Beautiful.
Okay.
Well.
Let's
Thank you, Max.
Yeah, of course.
continue on then.
Seeing as I did put this hat on it and then back on my head, I really appreciate what you did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no dying here today.
You blew it out, so I figured that would get rid of any.
That's true.
Completely fine.
That's what they teach you
5
in
second
med
rule.
school. Yeah.
The old Nintendo cartridge rules. Like you blew it, it's fixed.
Atticus says thank you, but don't make a big deal about it. He's kind of a dick. Don't listen to him. But he did thank you, right?
Yeah.
That was a thank you. It was.
I just want to point out that Atticus told us things we already knew. Just putting that out there. Putting that in the bucket.
Yeah. No, fair.
Do you have to use so many profanities? Yeah. She didn't mean anything by it. Oh my God. All right. I'm going to take this thing off and throw it in the lava. No.
It's lava-proof.
No, I know.
It appears next to you the next day.
Slightly curlier.
Yeah.
The bird slightly.
There's no escaping.
Okay. So you guys are walking to the. Here, 1 second. I gotta write notes because I'll have to remember what this place is called.
Yeah.
Okay. You're walking to this large city that is surrounded by the orchards.
Okay.
It's got low walls, really. And it's kind of like the houses aren't really organized in any sort of like logical way. They're kind of like, oh, it's by a tree, and oh, this one is. They're here and there. The entire large place is a city, but it's not a city that a giant would recognize as a city.
Yeah.
It's the Shire type of thing. If that got that?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
No, Shire.
Solid.
Oh, Shire.
Oh, Shire.
Oh, Shire boy.
Oh, put a potato.
Oh.
So you guys walk into the area.
Do they have like
There's no
any kind
posted
of-
guards.
okay.
And you, Max, feel you walk through like a screen of magic, but it's like a sensor.
Sensor
Like people are now aware you've walked through a certain.
Oh, a sensor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Atticus tells you that you're being scanned.
Okay. Anybody else feel that?
Nope.
No?
Oh, I felt that.
All right.
Well,
Just
arcane.
find a person.
Okay. You see a fire fawn.
Okay.
So, small little dude comes in. His legs are like. I did this a lot, but like his leg fur is all bright red.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell it's a fawn that has been touched by the fire plane.
Okay.
He goes, "What's up, guys?"
I'm gonna display the banners, and
Nice.
I'm looking for directions.
Well, who are you looking for?
I mean,
I'm not
whoever would be the most appropriate person to talk to.
Well, why don't you guys just come with me? We could talk about it on the way.
And you are?
You can call me Dan.
All right, Dan. Thank you.
Pleasure to meet you, Dave.
Pleasure to meet you too.
You can refer to me by my title, Freyad.
So, is that like the short version?
Of?
Your whole name.
I don't think we're on whole name terms yet, Dan.
And yet you use my whole name.
Is your whole name Dan?
No.
I didn't think so.
All right.
I'm glad we understand each other.
We do. And you are tall folk?
Max Good Magic.
Max Good Magic. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Spent all that time reading up about the Fae.
And you
Not my real
are
Fair.
Atticus.
Atticus. Well, you can call me Dan.
Thank you, Dan. So,
Oh, that's right. We wanted to go someplace. Where are we
Yeah.
going again? Somewhere to help with. That is true.
yeah.
That
no,
is-
This is.
Sorry. Okay.
I know.
All right. He starts leading you. He goes, "It's been a long time since anyone's tried to call up the war, fight.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
It is. Normally, the people who were going to come do it, though, were out of towners. So that's a little strange.
Well, this is something we all gotta agree on.
Yeah. Well, not you. You're fine, Freya.
Oh! Out of town.
Yeah, out of town.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of the issue we're thinking.
That makes sense. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, boys. What are you guys, besides escorting our wonderful Freyad here, what are you guys doing around here?
Oh, just seeing the sights, enjoying the beauties of the fireplane. I'm an advocate by trade, and I flick a card to him. Max Good Magic. That's my name.
Max Good Magic. That is pleasure to hear.
Ignore the slogan.
No, I mean it's
What?
legally.
What's the slogan?
He'll get you off. I'm real good at what I do.
Well, that's good. And your friend Atticus seems to be good at.
Other stuff. We don't need to go into it, Dan. Private business. But you seem like a nice guy. So,
Fun.
yeah. Sorry, it's kind of under the radar.
Okay. Well, we've always been open to people visiting, except for recently, and it's been fine. So I'm glad to have you guys here. Atticus, what was your last name again?
Hey, my client here doesn't need to divulge that.
Fair.
We're here in good faith, Dan. Let's not.
As am I. I'm just trying to get to know everybody. We've had some visitors come and go that have maybe shaken up some of us around here.
What kind
Left
of
us a little
visitors?
disconcerted. Well, one was actually from a giant group.
Oh.
Did you know that?
No. I was unaware that there had recently been giants in your neck of the woods.
Yeah. Something about him didn't really read right, and that's why we've been taking more precautions. Similarly, the last dwarven contingent, I mentioned dwarves because I saw the flags, also seemed a little off, and I'm not sure why.
Huh.
You,
What were they after?
well, they were here trying to tell us that the humans have started the war. They are trying to say that they had, on good faith, that the humans were ready to send an emissary any day.
Did they have
You
the
don't-
banner?
You see, and that's where it becomes tricky. They had the announcement banner, which, can you hold that up to the light for me?
Which one would you like first?
I would like to see the dwarven one. No, I'll see the giant one first.
Absolutely. Beep.
And he goes, sorry, we all
No, I
have our.
understand. We all got our
Thank
things.
you. And as he blows out a little bit of dust,
Mm-hmm.
like pocket sand, goes into the pattern of magic. Well, I can see that you are here in good faith from the giants. What about the dwarves?
Yeah.
So, no theatrics. Blows a little more sand. And Durgan's symbol shows up.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, well, you see, now this is where it's strange, because the last contingencies had flags, but they weren't marked.
Interesting.
False flags.
If you will.
If you will. So I hope you understand why we got to be a little cautious.
Completely.
Uh,
That is deeply concerning. Were they out of towners too?
I myself didn't have a good look. I just know that their flags didn't match up with their words.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
No, you see, it was only half red.
It's a saying.
I get it. Sorry. As I said, a little shook up. Out of towners.
Reasonable.
There's been some food shortages late. Like, now that you're here in good faith, I can talk to you. My full name is Danwell Elliott.
Danwell Elliott.
Yes.
Thank you.
So, I hope you can understand why I was hesitant until the flags.
Entirely. I would like to excuse them from this bit of etiquette because they are out of towners, but I am Fred Leon.
Fred Leon, pleasure. Shakes your hand.
Were you aware of the orchard house just out the way?
Another one? Which way? Wait, which way?
Oh, the way we came in and about I don't know, 10 15 degrees off to the left. That one?
He pulls out a sheet of paper and goes, no, that one's new.
Oh, okay. You know, if you asked for help, we could help harvest the crop and you don't have to waste anything.
We have asked for help.
Nothing's getting through. See, Durgan told me the same thing. He wasn't sure his messages were getting through. It leads me to believe there's something not okay.
Let's hustle up a little bit, guys. And he starts skipping like super fast.
Okay.
If you don't mind sharing with me, Dan, what exactly is your position in the games normally?
Well, undetermined.
Oh, jack of all trades.
Master of none.
Ah, very nice, very nice.
You all can get that he's an information person.
Yeah, broker.
Yeah, he works in the intelligence group of the Fae. We really need to get you in to see the Queen. Let me see.
Directly. He pulls out a laptop and starts checking
Yeah.
his schedule.
You're
is-
efficient, Dan. I'll give you that.
He pulls out his clock, which clock as well as windsocket.
Hey. Does it have a little
sh-
calculator on it too?
and it glows into glow. She has been busy as of late, but I believe that she will want to see you first.
Okay.
Well, I'll take an audience with whoever you think would be best suited, Dan.
Well, she's the only one who could sign off on any things that need to be done, but it is obvious that things are happening.
I hope she sees it that way.
We can only hope. He looks at you and goes, it talks so much. And then runs faster.
You just say what I think he said?
I don't know. What do you think he said?
I don't know.
Well, then
He's
I can't help
talking about... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was about you or not. I should ask him.
The song's so creepy that we're going to end it here. As you guys enter
That's good stuff.
a large tree that is the center of this growth area.
Excellent.
All right, guys. Yeah, God, I don't know what you found, but it's so creepy.
Yeah.
God, I love it.
Very spooky.
Thanks, guys, for being with us. I hope you enjoyed what you saw as our group gets to meet with more people. We couldn't do this without you guys, and so I really do appreciate you guys watching and hanging out, commenting, messaging. It helps us build this cool world and story, and one day I will, and by I mean I might talk to somebody else to help me write the story so far, because it's a lot of stuff, because there's a lot of story and a lot of people. So thank you so much for my wonderful actors for being here. You guys are all great. Thank you so much for Mark being great with that song choice. So creepy. Gonna be using it on places.
Super scary music.
Thank you again for you guys being here. Thank you, Caldea Studios, for letting us do stuff here. ZGN on Thursday night at 6 o'clock.
Oh, Journey Quest.
Journey Quest. Filming this spring.
Oh, boy.
Is there anything else? Wednesdays, 6 o'clock on Gen Con TV. You'll be able to catch some wonderful faces in a little show they call Actoroki. It's great. They'll explain how it works. You should watch it. I'm there, and Lexi the First is there, who you'll meet, I don't know, maybe next month. I think we've got some ideas where you're going to be introduced. There's also other people that are great, like Rennie and Megan. You know what? I'll see you on Wednesday. It's fine. Thanks, everyone. I hope you have a great week. Love y'all. Goodbye.
Bye.